we cover the spiritual tourism destination development, and then I give you some of the activities that we can participate under the spiritual activities. So yesterday we covered some of the theory, definition, and the type of the spiritual tourism. And today I will present some of the case study that we're doing in Thailand. We research on yoga festival study in Hua Hin, Thailand. Hua Hin, Thailand is about 3 hours drive from Bangkok, the capital city of Thailand. And this study was taken maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and also it's been published internationally. So if you see that from this model, we have outside. We have the model that teach about when if you want to develop a destination for the yoga tourists, so how will you concern about that? Like in this model here, yoga destination development model. This is from we get it from our study. Okay, they are complies with 3 components. Okay, yoga destination development model. If you want to develop in here, for example, like in Ladakh, what are the main consider that you need to have a look? So the first one, we identify that the core resources is one of the most important for the yoga. The first one is the participant said that authentic yoga. So the result that we interview the tourists where they come to Hua Hin, Thailand for the yoga, and we also interview the stakeholders. We interview the manager of the yoga studio, and then we summarize that. So this is the result. Okay, what they said is authentic yoga. What does it mean by authentic yoga? It means that they don't want the yoga like exercise. Yeah, because of what they think, the yoga is just like exercise. Yoga is not the fitness. So the main thing, if you want to provide those yoga for those tourists, they are international. They said we need something authentic. For example, like if we have the yoga instructor from India, where you graduated certificate in India, that will be very high respect, and also the real experience and expertise in the area. We don't want the in nowadays sometimes when the people want the instructor, they advertise. Okay, and some people just want a job. They said, oh, I got to do the certificate in Thailand and I practice, now I can apply to be an instructor, but they don't have experience. They don't really expertise in that, and then they just go to teach like a gym. And that is some of the problem in many studio in Thailand. We have the yoga teacher where they're not really into the yoga. They don't even have some time with the mind connection. And the most important thing that we need the experienced one. Another thing that number 3 is the wellness activities is about not only the yoga, maybe we include with the pranayama, practice pranayama. You know about pranayama? Yeah, that's good. You know about that? You done before? Oh, that's very good. I'm talking with the people who know. Pranayama, and what else? We do different pranayama, right? And we do maybe walk meditation. Maybe we do some others sound healing or any other activities that related to the spiritual retreat. Number 4, they said that if we will provide some of the yoga activities, because tourists that come from overseas, sometimes they don't bring the equipment. Sometimes they traveling overseas, the weight of the luggage is very important. So if we can provide those equipment for them, what are example equipment for yoga? What do you think? Mat, block, yeah, the strap, and so other equipment, or maybe sometime like the yoga clothes that you can sell. in the hotel where we go to do this study. Sometimes the shop need to provide new clothes. Okay, the tourists want wear the old one. You should have some studio that you can sell some a simple yoga clothes where people can buy that. Number five, service quality. What does it include in here? Service quality. Maybe you can discuss about that. Service quality. What does it mean? The quality that we provide for them need to be good. What are example? What else you think? Yeah, service quality in the hotel, for example, you have to be friendly. Yeah, you have to be friendly and polite. That's good. What else? Service quality, good. What do you think that it will be good service quality? No, no idea. Would you like to suggest? Come on. Polite, welcoming, warm welcome, and cleanliness. Yeah. When you walk into the studio very dirty and clean, which one you want to go? Yeah, you want to go to the clean one. Very clean and sanitizer. Especially during the COVID-19, maybe you need to. Those time when we do this study, there was COVID-19. Yeah, and then they are very strict with the mat, with the mask. So I go to the yoga studio with the mask on. That's uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. You cannot breathe when you do that. The pose asana, and you feel like, oh, I cannot breathe. And then, but you have to. And that is that time they were very conscious about sanitizer, alcohol, and then the lecturer, the instructor have to wear mask, and the student have to wear mask. And after they release a little bit, they said, why you are doing that? You don't have to wear. But when you don't do activities, walk around the studio, you must wear mask. And that another sign that you have to have. And then what else? The equipment need to be clean. After we do the finish the class, we pull the mat out. We finish our activity, and then they give you the bottle of spray. Each one of you go and clean your own mat. And then we have to clean and then we put it back. Okay, so that what is his service quality is all about. And also maybe to help them in case emergency, you need to make sure that they are being looked after very well. Some foreigner, maybe they have come across with the weather. Maybe they get sick, or maybe they need some help internationally. That is very important. Like me here, consider that I still have attitude symptom a little bit. We not get used to it. So the help by the people, the same thing like in Thailand, because those people came from Europe, came from different weather. So when they go to do exercise, sometimes it's something underestimate can happen. Staff need to pay attention. You need to give them extra attention. You need to care about them, and you need to have prompt reply immediately response for that. Okay. Number six, the core resources is about, when you go to the destination, as additional attraction, mean that if I come here, okay, I come to Ladakh, I need to see something else. The same thing like what they said. We go to Hua Hin, Thailand, and what we want to explore after we have a session in here, it's about where else then we can go. What are the attraction that in Thailand we need to experience? Like I asked you, if I come here, where is this a unique destination? We maybe come back to that about the local. Okay, we may discuss together. We like to decide that for the government. Attraction of yoga destination. This one also includes with the place where you can take them for yoga. Maybe the people don't want to be only in the studio. They want to go somewhere else, do yoga in the park. You take them to the park, or you take them into the forest somewhere and get the different atmosphere, and that this is what they want. Okay. And another thing is reputation of yoga destination. This one I give you for example. When the people said, if I want to learn or experience really authentic yoga, the people will come to India. But if we go to Thailand, which place is a good reputation? So nowadays, in the last few days, Hua Hin, Thailand, is one of the most famous for the yoga. But now we spread the popularity of yoga in Thailand starting getting more attention from people, and everyone want to join in. Everyone want to have experience. Everyone know about the benefit. So there are many places starting to open. For example, like northeast of Thailand, in Chiang Mai, where I born, we have a session like 1 month. We have 2 weeks. The people can go to yoga retreat and then they get the certification. Cost maybe 1 month. I think about I will tell you in US dollars. Maybe about 1,000 US dollar for 1 month. They include everything. They include accommodation, include the food, include the certificate and everything. So the reputation of yoga destination is important. Why is important? Because they know that once they have good reputation, the facility, the infrastructure, and everything will be are ready for them. They will give them some convenience. The second components of develop yoga destination is stakeholder role. Who are those stakeholders? What you think? Who is a stakeholder? The resort owner, hotel owner, restaurant owner, government, yeah, local government, participants, these are they call stakeholders. Maybe the transportation, renting, car renting company, all those people are involved. When you're gonna go somewhere, okay, I want to rent a car, maybe you can provide some of the special assistance to the guest. So one thing that they say, the first one is yoga studio owners. You know that I give you one example. I went to use the yoga studio in Chiang Mai, and part of my experience, I want to go to observe that how they deliver the service, and who is the instructor and how expert she is. And then I paid the money, probably about $12. I went to Chiang Mai in one specific studio. I searched in the internet and I saw this, it looked good. Then when I enter into the place, and I took my husband with me, and then he doesn't play. He will wait for me. I said, only 1 hour. He said, oh, okay, I will wait for you outside. So I walk into the studio, there is a reception. And then when they have the reception there, and I said, I want to book, she said, okay, yes. She just sitting there and make the face like, make like a, I'm not welcome you. And I said, not smiley, not friendly, not like a yoga teacher, right? You know what the yoga teacher, right? They all smile, right? They all smile, they all happy. When you are with them, they feel like they never been sad in their life, right? And the style of the yoga teacher is totally different. She is the owner, and when I walk in, I feel like I burden her. When I pay the money, you she just direct me as a compulsory, tell you the rule, negativity rule. You're not allowed to take your phone. You have to leave your phone in the bag. You must leave your bag there. You must take your shoe there, and then you have go to wash your hand, and then you walk this way. And oh God, if you go to do yoga, do you understand about the spiritual flow? As soon as you walk in, your soul had been stopped, right? You must not do that. You must not do this. You must bring this. You must leave your phone there, and then you're not allowed to take a picture. I feel like I'm entered into the army. I go to do the a training with the army. Suddenly, my soul stopping. My soul not flow. Yoga is supposed to be relaxing. When you go in there, you're ready to reunite with your body. So obviously, the owner not doesn't understand. Only make the rules, and I feel blocked that at that time. And then where before with the receptionist, they have the seat, right? And my husband said, okay, I'm gonna sit outside and wait. And you know what? They ask my husband to leave. Oh, I didn't know that. I realized it later that you have to. When I go out, where is gone? and it was Chiang Mai and the city. He not familiar with that here, Australian. And then I realized later he told me that the one of the staff there came out and asked him to leave. If you are not playing, if you are not participate in the class, you have to leave. Never ever do that. All right. In overall, this studio, I think, is they don't understand the concept. They don't understand how will you offer the welcoming, friendliness. We're not going there to be the rob. We don't look like robber. We not look like crime. We not look like gonna go to destroy her studio. So the second thing that I'm not impressed that you're not allowed to be there. Only they make everything strict. And then when we finish, she's there. She look, and even the yoga instructor, I think she worked there for money. She finished the she go. She know talk and exchange idea. When I finish teach my yoga, I will ask, how you going? Are you good? How you feel? You coming? Where you want me to help you? You're gonna talk and ask like that. I did that when I teach. But she doesn't come. When she finished teaching, like, okay, I'm leaving the room, and she gone. She know, but not nature of yoga teacher. Yoga teacher usually very kind, very friendly, welcoming. She want to interact with you, and that particular yoga instructor, when she finished, okay, bye bye, see you, and then she just leave. And then the owner stay. Okay, here the bottle. You have to spray and clean. Once you finish cleaning, you have to put in here. And I said, oh God, I'm not come back. Okay, so that from my study. The yoga studio owner, you need to understand that the type of business that you are doing is not you go to sell the computer. Sometimes when I go to buy computer, when the people not smile at you, I don't care because they don't have a relationship. They don't have good customer service training. When I see the computer, and then sometimes they explain not clear, and I just ignore that because their skill they always with their computer. But when you go to yoga studio, you not sell electricity, or you not sell some material, but you are working with the human. Okay, so this the study said that you need to have a studio owner who understand about the nature of the product that you give it to them. So, or become sometime the yoga owner, also the yoga instructor. Okay. Another thing was the second one that's important, a non-profit organization in the government sector. Yes, you need to cooperate with them. Why is important? Because if you've been supported by the local, the tourists will feel better that at least you follow and you comply with the regulation. You make sure everything in good place. You want to make sure that the people come that they not have injury or they had been give a wrong instruction. So, and another profit organization need to participate in the develop destination, especially two organization, accommodation and the restaurant owner. The reason was, the people who are participate in the yoga, sometimes they not come in 1 or 2 days, and those of the tourists where we interview them, they are not just like um, a local working class. They quite have money, but they're not rich. They have medium, and then they come to stay longer. They feel like should be convenience, not 5 star. Yeah, easy to access, not 5 star hotel, not luxury. You don't have to have a swimming pool. You don't have to have any other facility, but they need easy access. They need accommodation that available in the range of the price from budget to 5 star, a variety. And the restaurant owner is about they go to find something to eat. As you may know, the the yogis, they're all conscious about their eating. Yeah. Sometimes they're vegetarian. Sometimes they will eat early morning, and then they maybe finish at 5 or 6, and then some of the food they eat might be specific. So this is important, specific for the yogi, that restaurant owner have to understand. If you will cater the food for those yogi, you have to understand their nature. All right. So I compare to myself as well when I doing interview, because once you become consciousness about your health well-being, you will consider about what you eat and what is good for you. what is not good for you. And again, I saw one website in Thailand, don't do that. Yoga beer. And I said, what? The person because they know that the people like to come and do yoga. And then, okay, we organize a festival, come enjoy our yoga beer. That totally a must not. And I ban, I ban that website. You not use the word yoga. And if ancient Indian yogi see that, I don't think he will be happy. Even me, I'm not happy about that. So we don't drink alcohol because it's that is part of the toxic. I think the toxic if you drink a lot. The supporting resources. Okay, the last one is a variety of yoga destination, which means that you need to provide a different destination for them. For example, you maybe come to Hua Hin as the main one. Perhaps you maybe organize like a yoga trekking. You take them to the different area. Let's say I said north of Thailand, they have that. You have to fly from Hua Hin. It take you about 1 hour, but you have to take the bus to Bangkok first, 3 hours, and then take the plane to Chiang Mai 1 hour. So you can go there, or you can go to Phuket. Phuket is about 1 hour, maybe 18-hour drive from Hua Hin to Phuket, down south. Maybe you have heard about that. Yeah, you been there? Oh yeah. Do you like it? Where do you stay? What beach you stay? Mm-mm. Oh, wow. Accommodation, of course. I think that is provide supporting accessibility. This is another tourism infrastructure. I think where this one, the other type of tourists also need to have the same. How you access that mode of transportation. Okay, you must have different mode of transportation. For example, you have bus, you have local, yeah, you have rent a car, maybe you have train, or you have other facility to provide to them. Okay, so this is a model that we draw out from our study on the project that to yoga tourism destination development. Okay, any question you maybe have? This is me. This is in 2002, 2002 or 2003 when I reached the top. When I reached 4,500 peak, it's cold, but I want to get a nice picture. I take my jumper off. Okay, what I want to talk about this another activities that we can organize as a spiritual retreat tourism. We call yoga trekking. Have you ever heard? No, very new, right? Very new, very new. So and I haven't seen in any literature. So the yoga, what does it mean by yoga trekking? I was participate in the school of yoga in Nepal. And then at the end of the course, we want to go trekking. I said, I like to go trekking. I like to go to the Himalaya and I want to have experience, but we also do the yoga study. Okay. And then that's how it's happened. And then when we starting to walk, so we also learn about yoga as well. So here is my classmate. While we walk, we keep walking, and then we talk about health well-being. It is the most pleasant trip ever. The reason that why, because we've been in the same group that who consciousness about health. The second thing was we learning something. I learned about health well-being. I learned about my guru. Sometimes I'm coughing and I'm sick. He pick up something from his pocket, take this and then chewing that, and then you will get better. And sometimes he give me the fresh garlic, just chewing that. I said, what? You have to chew garlic. And I said, Ismail, okay, don't come near me. And he said, it will help you, So yeah, that's funny. And I said, oh, just showing that. So the second thing was we got the physical fitness while we walk. And then when you walk through the Himalaya, you see the environment, you see the fresh air, and then you see different scenery. It's beautiful. And then this place where the first picture here, one we walk a little bit, and then okay, we need a rest. When we have a rest, what you usually do when you're trekking and rest? When you said rest, what are you doing? Rest, right? Sitting and have a deep breath, right? My guru said, okay, let's go to do yoga pose. Think about that. When you climb about 1 hour, you're so tired and you're sweating. And then, oh, and we have a rest. Oh, let's have a rest. I'm happy. When I rest, I just sitting there and, I cannot rest. And my teacher said, no, and go to practice yoga pose. And then we have to go to do that. This is the second one. And then we do that as well as, okay, let me take a picture. And this is good fun. It's really good fun of the yoga tracking activities so that you can apply that into here. If the people are living here, I don't think they have problem with the altitude sickness. But for me now, I'm still have to make myself get used to the air. I cannot move too fast yet. When I move too fast, I forgot. I feel like, oh, I'm dizzy. So these kind of activities depend on the leader that you will understand and experience. Like you asked me that, what can we do? How can we start? You need to understand the activities that you can provide. So when I get in there and the guru said, and okay, let's practice yoga. And then we take photos, and the good fun of that, we take a photo, we keep a good memory, not just standing there and act and smile. We're standing there, we have to do some pose. We do that for ourselves. Okay, when we do that, we not do for just to show off, in my opinion. But another part of that, we also stretching. And you know what the best was? You walk a long way, use two hand, two leg, 1 hour. When you go to do stretching, at the benefit, you can stretch yourself, you can stretch your hand, your arm, your leg. Basically, it's tired, but at the end of the resting time, you feel refreshed again, and you feel that all your muscle had been stretching, had been, yeah, you make yourself feel comfortable to walk again. And after we finished, I thought that he will give me a time to rest. I said, okay, let's walk. And it's a very good fun. Okay, this is I doing my certificate 2 times. The first time I do RYT 200, I become a yoga teacher, and the second course I did was I become the master yoga teacher, 500 hours, and it's a good fun. Okay, so come back to, if you will adapt this idea, you can bear in mind that if you want to provide a yoga tracking for your client, you open the studio, you just set the program. You have to hire a good spiritual leader or good yoga instructor, and then you put the idea while you're going there. You need to understand that what your client want. I showed this idea for, I went to talk for the Thai Tourism Council of Thailand. I showed this idea to the customer, and then we will separate the level of the yoga skill into 3 level. Okay, the first level is beginner, the second one is medium, and the third one is advanced. Okay, advanced maybe me, I am beyond because I've been to a very tough. But if we're gonna do something like that, they cannot give the activity as I did, because those beginner, they cannot, they're physically, they're mentally not there yet. So you need to provide a program that suitable. Maybe you can walk, but not extremely high, like Everest Base Camp that I go, or a high mountain. But you can go maybe a local walking, and then you do a yoga, and then you get them to my practice for the intermediate. They want to improve to the next level. Okay, these people said, I have skill a little bit, I have idea a little bit about yoga, and now I want to make my way towards advanced. The advanced mean that some asana, they only beginner can do that, and if you're not trained enough, you cannot do like the advanced pose like that. Okay, headstand or handstand, it was quite advanced, and this is a must a must asana that I have to be able to do. Otherwise, I'm not pass the certificate. Otherwise, I won't get the certificate. So when the people are joining, who go to the next step, when they join, they will they will prepare, they will be trained for a certain level, that how you can go to the next next advanced asana for them. So the second intermediate one is they're ready to be the expert one, the advanced one. Okay, so you need to think about your customer. You need to think about the facility, the environment that you have. And like in Thailand, we don't have the snow. You know that we don't have snow. You know that I never ever see snow when I was young. When I first see snow, I'm jump up and down. Ah, snow. Because you born, you hear, you see, you made very normal, right? In Thailand, when I showed this, they said, "Oh, we want to do like you. How can I go?" And said, "I cannot walk like you." They said, "I like to take a photo of the yoga, and I want to get my mountain like that, but I don't want to walk." And so they said, "Oh, what can we do then?" I said, "Okay, you go by helicopter, and then you just go into the mountain where they have snow, and then you can do the pose." Oh, that's a good idea. But yeah, I think any kind of suggestion that you can give it to them. The student in Thailand, they said we are willing to do that. We want to do that. We don't have anyone create just a program. And they said to me, even we go to Nepal, only 3 hours from Thailand to Nepal, and then we can get them to a certain level of mountain. You can see the snow, something like that. Or maybe here, very easy. You don't have to walk at all. Once you are here, you are there. So yeah, the kind of suggestion, I think that would be very beneficial for the stakeholders, for the entrepreneur, that if you want to develop some kind of thing. Okay. This is some another example that why I walk up to the hill. This one, but I almost reach the top, but I'm so exhausted, very very exhausted. But you know what? When you get up there, very pleasant and peace. I think I have the video here. Oh, this is the video. I have to get up about 5 o'clock in the morning, and you go trekking. Don't think that you will be easy sleep, late wake up. 2 or 3 o'clock you have to walk to reach to the top to see the sunrise. This is about the sunrise. Okay. And this one, another one, that Everest Base Camp. I do the same. This is the next course, 500 hours. YT 500 hours, I become a yoga master teacher. This is actually cold, okay? And then when we get up there, my guru there on the right, okay? My guru, yoga guru. I said, "Oh, Anne, okay, this is beautiful, beautiful scenery. Let's do yoga." And I have about 2 or 3 jacket layer. Take it out, take it out. Quickly doing that. And when you do that, too cold. And then, but it's good fun. So this is the idea that if the people who are into it, if the people want to improve their skill, you enjoy the environment, you enjoy the companion, and then you enjoy about a beautiful, nice picture. When you come home, I always look at that. Oh, I am challenge myself. How old that you can do when you are 60, when you are 70, and when you're getting older, you're still capable to do that. And I see many yogi in India, their age very high, very old, but they're still very physical. And I said, if you can carry on doing this kind of thing, you will have less burden about sickness to family, and that's the benefit of that. Okay. A potential spiritual religion destination development in Thailand. I think this one. This one is another case study yesterday that I teach you. Remember, I talked to you about the behavior of the tourists. Yeah, you remember very good. Thank you. I told you that there are 400 sample to come to do meditation, right? So this is I draw out from what the study. Current infrastructure of spiritual tourism in Thailand, the environment, we have a suitable place, as well as in Ladakh. I think you have a very good environment, suitable atmosphere, and also feel safety. I feel safe in Ladakh. Safety and security overall various place in north of Thailand, Chiang Mai. We are very safe. We are very local, authentic. You will see the clothes that I wear there. This is the traditional North Lana style. That is my traditional local clothes. Um, as nowadays, As nowadays, the meditation place are linked with the temple. And similar thing, I think they are here linked with the monastery and meditation. But in my opinion, sometimes the limitation of a monk provide this kind of program. Sometimes the strict rule of the monk that prevent the interact with the tourists. For example, in Thailand, the monk cannot touch the woman, and the monk duty is not to lead the activities. So the inconvenience some part are obstacle. So in my suggestion, I like the person who own the meditation place or yoga place is normal stakeholders and able to speak English. Because Thailand, we don't speak English as a main language, but we speak Thai and also North dialect. My language is I speak North dialect as well as Bangkok speaking. So sometimes when we have international local camp, the staff who are working here maybe cannot communicate fluently. My suggestion is we need to improve in terms of language, service quality, and then separate the meditation center out from the temple. That's my suggestion. Okay, but we can lead to the temple as a monk can come to give you like a preaching, teach you about life. Teaching you about the nature of life. Overall resources in Chiang Mai are provide more various spiritual activity than other provinces. We have more. Yeah, why is suitable. If you see Bangkok, you see Pattaya. If you go to Chiang Mai, now, if you go to Chiang Mai, it's totally different. It's full with nature. It's full with we have the highest mountain in Thailand. The highest mountain in Thailand is about 2,600 something. That is highest. So we have the forest, we have the national park, we have a lot of water flow. Consider it the other part of Thailand. So why they're suitable for the resources. This is another class that I conduct in Sarawak. I went there as a scholar, professor, present paper, and I also the yoga teacher. And then they asked me to teach, to conduct the yoga in the morning, and then they enjoy that. Some people that do the first time, I asked them, "Have you done before?" I said, "This is my first time," and they said, "I go back. I will continue my yoga." I'm very happy because I introduced some good thing for them to improve their health. So this is from Sarawak. Room. Oh, okay. The room, the food. Oh, this is I'm talking about in Chiang Mai still. Okay, this one. Food, beverage, healthy food, satisfaction. They prepare the vegetarian actually. So with cater knowledge people that you need to have. Another thing, car parking, sufficient parking. The activity had to be suitable, accessibility as well, stakeholder collaboration. The last one, okay, stakeholder collaboration among various industry, tour operator, accommodation, food, vegetarian, organic, and local. So this is very important, and it will serve. If you see the yogis, usually a real, very strict yogi, they will vegetarian. When I talk to my guru, I cannot yet because in Thailand we cannot find a good vegetarian. They have that, but I cook for some time. But sometimes you go out, the people don't take vegetarian, and then it's something. When I see food, my mouth watering. I still have sin. I still try, but yeah, mainly most of the time I did take that. It's good for yourself. Have you tried vegetarian? Like some day fasting, yes, fasting, and then you take only vegetarian detox yourself. Maybe you try sometime. Okay. How can spiritual religion tourism can be developed? No, this is another suggestion. Development of spiritual and religion. Tourism will need a strong religion heritage, culture, environment. This is very important. Like if think about you guys, you want to go to explore the Thailand, and what would you like to see? What is in your perception? Maybe you can share. You, if you're gonna go to Thailand, what would you like to see? About Thailand? Maybe you can talk to me. What do you think? Oh, Professor talk all the time about Thailand. Sorry, I came from Thailand. What do you think? What do you like to see? If you travel, what do you like to see? It's okay to speak. It's okay. You see culture, local culture. Yeah, you want to know what we like. You want to know what we eat, what our food we eating. Mm. You can speak in your language. You have to. You must not be shy. Okay. This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity. Speak out. Wrong, it doesn't matter. You speak something wrong, it doesn't matter. Okay? It will improve your skill. It will improve your breath of speaking. Don't scared of me. If you speak wrong or right, I'm not kill you. I am here to help you. I am here to shape your skill. You're lucky I'm here, okay? I'm very kind professor. Yeah? Agree? You have to agree because you're gonna pass that exam. No, just kidding. Okay, you want to say something? Yeah, what you want to see? Okay, I won't let go unless you speak one. One thing you want to see in Thailand, what is it? Culture? You? Food. That's very good. Food? Culture. Okay. At least I get you to speak. Okay, how about you? Different view, yeah. Here is see the mountain with the snow. Thailand, you cannot find snow. Okay, you want to see different view? You want to see the north and south? Sorry? Greenery jungle, yes. When you go to Thailand, everywhere, when you go to national park, you will see green preserve area, green everywhere. Like here, you see in the spot, right? You see in one spot you have green tea, green area, and the rest of that it's just a mountain without tree, without tree. Yeah, the green scenery, you will never see that. You need to go and see that. How about you? Ah, seafood, but be careful, okay? Seafood, you have to go to down south. You get the fresh one. But why I said be careful, the first thing, if you go to the place where they're not like north, don't go to eat seafood at north because it. We, I came from north, I never see the sea until I go to the south. My first time see the sea when I was 18. I live in the north, so north people, they're really eager to see the ocean. So we have transportation, you have to make sure it's clean. Seafood very sensitive, you can get sick, so you go to eat a clean one in the five-star hotel, or you know that is direct from the sea. The second thing was your stomach. Okay, you have seafood. Yeah, sometimes you not get used to it. Try to eat something easy, simple seafood, for example prawn or fish. I don't eat calamari or squid. Oyster don't eat. That's very sensitive. Fresh oyster. Oyster, right? Fresh oyster. They have with Thai sauce. When you eat that, so delicious. Very delicious and very hard to find. But I avoid that. Now I don't eat raw anymore. So you can choose the different kind of fish. The taste is differently. And they cook in the Thai way. They cook in the Thai ingredient and tom yum. Talk about food. Okay, right. Um, all right, so we have development spiritual culture. You need to provide the local culture, the natural environment. They have traditional way of life. The outstanding tourism infrastructure. What I mean was outstanding. I did not mean a five-star hotel. I did not mean the most modern. You have to have everything. As you know, the character of normal tourists and yogi tourists. Yogi tourists into nature. They don't need internet. I mean, they have, but they're not necessary. They're ready to leave the society. So you don't have to worry about that. When you go into the bush area, there may be not internet access, but some people accept it. So the yogi don't need a luxury bed. If you go to the cold place, Thailand want cold. No, you don't worry about it will be cold, but you maybe be worried about too hot for you. You know, it can be 30-degree or 40-degree in some time. So maybe you will, yeah, try to adapt yourself. But I think it's in the bush, they're not too cold. When you go to the forest, it's quite comfortable. The most important thing for you is clean. Okay, we will provide clean accommodation, and in some places they don't provide you the mattress. They just let you sleep on the floor if you can stay. But mainly we will provide. Another important thing is local welcome. It's very kind and friendly. The people are always give you the extra mile service, safe and secure. Okay, this is what I recommend. Mindfulness, spiritual, and religion tourism. Work-life balance, very important for the tourists. However, many tourists express that they were not ready to hibernate. I think I think it might be spelled wrong. It means that the the yogi tourists, they said something, they want to relaxing, they want to be escape from daily life, but they still have to come back to do their work. So what they said was they are willing to be isolated, but they need to come out to live with daily life. they, they still want to have a good lifestyle, be healthy. Center for spiritual retreat should be built independently away from temple and not be organized by monk. This is what I suggest in the paper. If you go back to look at the paper I sent you yesterday, the spiritual tourism, if I wrote and then it been published. So we talk about suggestion like that. The activity combine physical health with my spiritual improvement, learning to value culture and heritage, and to worship their own religion. So I did say that in 2018. Okay, I think we have some rest. We'll continue our next activities. Okay, thank you. Let me hug the forest, and then I just going there, and actually a risk. Don't do like me. Maybe I'm a risk person. When when I go there, I see the something nice, and I'm very into nature, but sometimes you can get allergy. In some time when I do lie down on the floor, and I didn't realize that, because I think now is in nature, but the nature is nice, but you have to aware yourself. Sometimes when I lie down something, I got itchy allergy, and I got blister, into my skin. So don't do what I do. Just do what I said. Do what I said mean don't do if you're not sure. So yeah, I walk along the forest, and then when I see the tree, when I see the green scenery, and this is just feel like okay, you just keep yourself let go, and tree they have life. Tree they have life. Yeah. So this forest bathing, I recommend to the people who want to heal themselves. So basically, forest bathing is came from Japan originally. They call Shinrin. Okay, Shinrin mean forest. Shinrin mean forest in Japanese. Yoku mean bath. Shinrin yoku literally mean to bath in the forest environment. But the word bath is not just like we have a shower at home. It's just like you walk into the forest and then you admire the nature and then you let go your feeling and then you just stay and then you just let your mind empty and then let the environment absorb you. Some people they don't have that kind of connection, and they said, how come you go to talk with the tree? Are you crazy? So in Japan, 1980, Japan used the official term as no if for the physiological, psychological activities recommended to many. It was attempt to provide nature-centric to a fatigue caused by the tech boom. It means that nowadays people are in daily life, you are busy in the new technology, you try to go to work to strive for a living, and you need money to support your family. And nowadays a lot of equipment, a lot of IT, they're very expensive, and you want to have that. And then the in Japan, basically some of the people who go to see doctor, and the doctor can write a prescript, please go to do forest bathing. Okay. Yeah, it was amazing to me that, oh, do they have that in Japan? When you are stressed, they don't say write a prescription. Okay, take the medicine, and then you go to rest, and you get a sleeping pill. Okay, when in many places when you're stressed, you go to see psychiatrist or you go to psychologist. They will give you the medicine, and one of that medicine it will be sleeping pill. But for this kind of the mental disorder, the people realize that actually you're not stressed because physically hurt injury, but because your mindset maybe you have not been rest. They suggest that okay to go to do forest bathing, and you know what the patient have to do? Take that prescription, go to the center of the forest bathing, and then okay my doctor order me, I have to go to do forest bathing, and then they will organize some of the program. It can be 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, 7 day, depends. When you go into the forest, I used to participate as well, but basically I am the spiritual leader anyway, and I understand when you go to the forest. Sometimes, like you see me, I go hug the forest, I talk to the forest. So it like make you go back to the root, all right, make you go back to the nature again, and you have to let go. The leader of the activity we call instructor, bathing forest instructor. So they will lead you about what you have to do, and nothing shower like what you said shower mean when you walk in you already shower the nature already. Yeah. In 1982, this form of mobile meditation is living forest became an official part of Japan National Health Program. Okay. And here is some of the benefit. I think I teach you already about the benefit. Remember yesterday I talked about the well-being attribute, spiritual well-being, physical, mental, emotional, and social. Maybe I will ask you in the final exam. Okay? Can you tell me? You write it down. Can you tell me what are the 5 wellness attribute? You can explain. What does it mean by spiritual? All right? What does it mean by physical, mental, emotional, and social? I already give you the answer. Yeah, many places I go. Usually, I will involve with the forest. I don't go to the shopping. When the people take me, I in the foreign country, people will take me. Oh, you want to do shopping? I said, if I want to shop, I go to Thailand. So I come here. I always try to find the nature and seeking the time that I can be still. I can sit and meditate, and I can be with nature. I just enjoy doing that. So it forest bathing, of course, give you the same as I said. All the wellness activity must link to 5 attributes. You're gonna have spiritual well-being, like your realization. You have physical well-being. You mental, you can control, you can manage your mind. Emotional, you always think positive. Social is you like to contribute to the social. you like to work some volunteer to make you feel good and you want to be accepted. Otherwise, you won't have social well-being. And this is some example that I conduct the forest bathing in Lucknow. But most of these people are actually professor, very well-known professor, very high level CEO, owner of the business. The people very in the government. They never ever heard about the word forest bathing either. But they said that I want to try. Actually, I like to take you guys to try forest bathing. I can show you how we are doing if we have time. Let's see. Okay. We talked with them. This is one of my student. Here is my student. She is master student. She doing this project and then she write a paper. She published that international in Vietnam last year. And then I will show you the result. Okay. I have some of the study. We study about behavior and experience of the people who participate in bathing forest. So what we do, we go to the forest. The forest is not that too deep. We go to the national park. First thing have to be safe, and then you are able to organize. So this is another strategy. Maybe I would. Can I go to open the one? Excuse me. Can you open the number? The latest one, number my slide, the one that I put today. Okay, I will come back to talk about that, but I want to continue the forest bathing first. Um, the one is number. What is called that one? Can you open it? Yeah, I think maybe this one. Okay, we can use this one, and I have the case study. Oh, okay, this one. We can use this one for now. All right, I can send this one to you into your WhatsApp. Okay. All right. Yeah, we can use this one now. Thank you. Oh, sorry. I think number six. Number six. Yeah, number six. Um, yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Is it okay to work with you? All right. So, all right. I talk about the initiative of forest bathing, but the next one is I will show you about case study and